What is up, flock? Feenix here, and welcome back to another Farming Sim 25 mod spotlight. This is where we check out some cool mods that give you guys my thoughts and opinions. I'll leave a link down in the description down below so you too can go download if you're interested. Now today, we're going to be checking out one of my favorite tractors that I use in the server. I've never done this in a mod spotlight, even though it's been out for a really long time, so I figured we'd cover it today. So we're going to be checking out the John Deere 8010 series. So this comes with an 8110, an 8210, an 8310, and an 8410. So let's hop right into it. I got the numbers for all of them. Have no fear. Fifi is here with numbers. So let me clear my throat. The John Deere 8010 series, the 8110 comes in roughly between 42,000 and 79,000, which that's 80,000 right kind of on the money. 183 horsepower, which is 187 is close enough for me. 23 gallon tank, or no, excuse me, 135 gallon tank, which converts to 511 liters. That's on all these. So all of these have the fuel capacity of 135 gallons, which is 511 liters, and a top speed of 23.7. So 24 miles per hour, close enough for me. You round it up, that's fine with me. And then, like I said, fuel capacity is 511. That says 545, which is a little bit low, but still close enough. You're within 26 liters. I'm doing anyway. But the price tag is just a tad bit high. Unless you're buying it brand new, then that makes sense, I guess. Because once you start adding stuff on, the price is going to go up. So it's going to be way over 79k. And the 79k, I think, is like 79.8 or 9k. So 80's right on the money. But if you start adding stuff to it, it's going to greatly go over that, I imagine. Anyway, let's do the 8210. The 8210 comes anywhere between 148,000 and 89,000. This is the 83,500 on the money. And then it has 205 horsepower within 6 or it's 211, that's 6 horsepower off. I'm fine with that. If it's within the 10, I'd say it's accurate. Same fuel, same top speed. So we're good on that. 8310 comes in at roughly 45,000 to 249,000. I don't know why that's such a huge jump, unless they made the 8310 longer, so they're closer to the like that's the newer price or something. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm gonna imagine if we go in order here, it goes 79,000, 89,000, and 114,000. So I would imagine this to be around 99,000, which 9,000 works for me, especially if you start adding stuff to it. It will definitely go up there in price. And then 227 horsepower says 237, or 235, which is 8 horsepower difference, so works for me. And then last but not least, we have the 8410, which comes in between 38,000 and 114,000, 93,000. Pretty sure once you start adding stuff to it, it's going to get up there. That's why I said the other one is kind of high, because if you start adding stuff, it's going to go way over that 79,000. Whereas this one, starting off at 93,000 with no modifications, by the time you end, you're going to be closer to that 114, I would imagine. And then it says 261 horsepower. That says 270, 9 horsepower off. And the horsepower comes from tractor data. That's not from Google. That's taken straight from tractor data. It's estimated, so it's not 100% accurate. It's an estimated total horsepower, not just the PTO horsepower from what I read. And the price is straight from Google and what was that name of that website? Like Barn something. Anyway, that data comes from them. So And same, the top speed came from Google, whereas the fuel capacity came from tractor data. So a little bit more accurate than some of the other stuff I've done. All right, so I think I like the 8310. I don't know why. I'm just going to go with that. Configuration standard weight bracket. Oh, on the front here. 600 pounds. Or 1,200 pounds. 1,800 pounds. Raised weight bracket. Raised 600 pounds. So you can repeat all of those. I'll do the raised 1,800. I don't know. It just looks right to me. This just bugs me that it doesn't go all the way across. So that's why I was like, I'll just do the raised. Yeah, it looks better. Nothing with the weight. It's just I think it looks better. Wheel brand setup, or wheel brand Michelin, Firestone, Continental, Vertige. I think we're gonna go Firestone. I like those 30-inch singles, 30-inch weights, 30-inch light hubs, light hub weights, heavy hubs. Wait, what's the difference? Oh, the number changes? Bolts changes, maybe? I think. Or that shifts somehow. Where can I get my duals? There we go. Rear duals. Do we get front duals on this at all? There's so many options. Wide stance. I don't need wide stance. I just want to see if I can. Doesn't look like we can. Doesn't look like we can have dual all the way around. So I'm cool with just. I don't need the wide stance either. Cool with that. That's fine with me. All right, fender options. I definitely want fenders. Yep. Row crop fenders, wide fenders. Do row crop fenders. Green Star GPS. Brown box. Oh, right there. Green Star 3. I'm gonna guess green box is the older version, so we're gonna go green box or brown box. Sorry, chrome or exhaust stock. Chrome. I like the stock look. I don't like the chrome tip. It's just me. Extremity lights, none. Old style, new. I like the old style. Go old style. Passenger seat. Yeah, why not? Aux mounts. Toolbox. Oh, down there. Okay. Demco mount. None. I will do toolbox. It's on both sides. Just one side. Mirrors, high mount, low mount. I like the high mount better. I feel like that would be harder to see than this. I hope Jesse doesn't watch this because he can be like, this is what I've been trying to say all this. Anyway, hammer strap, none. Strap. What's that change? Oh, down here. Okay. All right. Sure, we'll go with strap. Glass tent normal, mid, dark. I like mid. I don't need it dark. Front loader options, none. You can get the 84 with no guard, with guard, with weight guard. We're not going to put a front loader on it, so we're not worried about it. Animation, interactive control, or mouse control. We're going to do interactive control. So there we go. So our price comes out to be for an 8310, comes out to be a 95, which I said around 99 would be what I would imagine the top would be for like this year. So I'm close. I'm on point. Let's go ahead and buy it. Yep. And then we get to check it out. Wait a minute. I got robbed a tire. Well, how did I not notice that? Customize. I want both tires. There we go. Alright. Much better now. Pull around here. Do we have brake lights? Do these things have brake lights? We have light lights. All the lights. We have the turn signals. I think they have to brake. I could be wrong. For when they're going down the road. Horn. The interactive control is not working. I guess we can change it to mouse control and see if that fixes that, but it's definitely not working. This is weird because I could have swore I had this door open in the server. It might be a conflict with something else I have because I'm 75% sure that this is the tractor that I was roaming around in with the door open. I'm not going to take off for that because, like I said, I'm pretty sure this is the one I had the door open on. Oh, interactive control. Wait, which? Oh, this one. That doesn't do anything. Saving. You know, it didn't happen in the grain truck one. So, I don't know. Let's see the hooks of this real quick. Where am I going? There we go. Now hooks. Let's get us a... I don't know. What can we use with this? Cultivator maybe? I mean, this works, yeah. It's kind of small, but it works. We'll buy that. Can I pull a bigger one? Absolutely not. With that. We can hop out and see if maybe it works on the other one. If not, I'm gonna assume that it's a mod conflict of some sort because there was a tractor that I had. Yeah, there was a tractor I definitely had, and this is one of the ones I use the most. This and the 96 series, whatever the one was that we did. one of those I had the door open on. I thought it was this one. Do I have... I do own this, alright. Let's drop this down. And sure enough, it works. Pulls it actually kind of easily. I mean, this is like twice the amount of horsepower required, so I would imagine, but it works. So yeah, this, I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. I'm not going to take off because I'm not sure if it's supposed to have brake lights. I thought they do for when they're going up and down the road. Could be wrong. It could be, I could be completely wrong. It might be this year didn't. I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest there. And I'm not going to take off for the IC controls because I'm pretty certain this works. It's just a conflicting mod because I swear that this is the one I was driving around in the server with the door open. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5 because I do really enjoy this tractor. It is fairly nice. It was one of the first, like, before we got the 8Rs and 7Rs, this was out, I believe. The modded ones. The really nice modded ones. This one was out. This was my go-to. So I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. And that'll do it for today's Mod Spotlight, guys. If you guys did enjoy today's Mod Spotlight, do me a huge favor. Leave a like down below. It does help me out so very, very much. And I do appreciate it so very, very much. If you guys do want to see future Farming Sim 25 Mod Spotlights, be sure to click that subscribe button. If you guys want to be notified whenever I do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. As always, guys, thank you so very, very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.